Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to Data Types of Time series, the coding part. So, first of all, as you all know, we're going to import pandas as PD. We're going to read our file in data is equal to pd.read underscore csv. So, our data set that we have over here is stored in a variable called data. And we're going to print the information about it, like the first five rows, the columns information, the data types by using d types, and the number of rows and columns. As you can see, this dataset is about a military expenditure about four countries. We have China, USA, and there was also India and one more. Let's find it out and go to. So as you can see, there's 67 columns. There's country names, country code, indicator name, indicator code, and as you can see, these are all the years from 1960 to 2021. And based on this, we're going to plot our graph. Let's move on to the next step, which is to import numpy as np and matplotlib.pyplot as plt. So here we're actually going to start plotting the data. And first of all, we're going to create two different data frames. And first is going to call military expenditure and central government debt. And then we're going to create for the US, we're going to create this central government debt and military expenditure for the US, as you can see. So the country code is going to be USA, and as you can see, so this code is for the US, and we've successfully, did it. Now we're going to concatenate the two series into the data frame. So we can say we're going to add this into the data frame by using concat, and then we're going to, do the columns like federal military expenditure and depth of federal government. We're going to drop now, and it's going to be true. And data.us is going to be equal to data.us alloc for column 0. Or, we can give it a space here. We're concatenating. This whole process is of concatenating. And now finally, we're going to plot it. So we have XR, we're going to plot it, and the share X is going to be true. This is our inches, and as you can see, this is the title, not exactly the title, but we are going to plot our graph using this information. As you can see, the line style is going to be this, and marker is going to be this color, while the color is going to be blue. B is probably blue, right? So we're going to do the same thing. This is the title, federal military expenditure during 1988 to 210. And this is the depth of federal government, and here we have the line style, marker, and the color. Color is orange, which probably indicates red. Let's plot our graph. This is our saying of the US. This is federal military expenditure, and it's from 6 and it's going down, and it's currently on near 3 to 4. And this is the depth. As you can see, it's rising up, then going down, and in the end, all the way up. So they have a big depth. Now we're moving on to the next part, which is to import seaborne as SNS. So we're going to create central government and military expenditure index. So basically here we're going to create an index, and central government here, the country code is going to be here, and we have military expenditure, and we're parsing 210 military expenditure and central government debt. Same thing we did up, and we're going to lock it, and we're going to print the missing values because we don't want missing values. And as you can see, this whole text is about parsing. And let's plot the figure now. As you can see, we have our figure size. We're going to get our SNS, which is seaborne. And we're going to displot the NP array, and the norm hist is going to be false. Now what is our title? It's going to be military expenditure of GDP in 85 countries of 210. And now we're going to show it. This is our graph. It's of 85 countries total in 210. As you can see, this is the density, and this is the column, and it's going up, then it's going down, just like that. And let's move on to the last part. Here we're actually going to create the data frames, and we're visualizing different country military expenditures. So we have CHN, which is for China. We're going to do data log, indicator name, then the military expenditure of GDP, and data country code is CHN. Here we have the data in the value in the index of China, and we're going to iLock it, and we're going to drop the value. As you can see, This 4-line code that we've done to China, we're going to do it for USA, India, and GBR. Okay, what's GBR? Yes, GBR is a country. I'm gonna let you know when we're gonna get to the graph. And here we're going to plot it now. As you can see, we have the PLT figure size, we have the USA plot, CHN plot, GBR plot, and India plot. As you can see, this is their line style and their marker style. And this is the color. B for blue, R for red, G for green, and Y for yellow. And this is, the name USA, China, UK, and India. So you can say GBR means UK. And here we have our title, which is going to be military expenditure of 4 countries over the last year, and the Y label and the X label. X label is going to be years, while the Y label is going to be expenditure. And now we're going to show our graph. As you can see, this is our final result. These are all of the military expenditures of these 4 countries, USA, China, UK, and India, over the last year. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in my next video.